Hello, this is the review of episode 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10, the final episode of the third bracket. This is Pedro, and welcome to Beyond the Drag, where we dive into drag contests worldwide. Now, the queens come back and they have to give their points, and from the highlights here. Well, Aja is the first one who gives hers to Olivia. Phoenix gives it to Deja. Olivia to Deja. And for me, Aja with this reaction is just giving us TV. I think she was fine, but lock that in for the end of the episode. And Deja gives her to Olivia. Moving on the highlight on the table, we had Aja talking about the alliance and again giving us TV. And just like Olivia explained, the alliance were those three Olivia, Aja, and Deja. Finny talks about how she feels that was really shady because she didn't know there was an alliance, and well, totally valid. Like, obviously, if she knew that there was an alliance, I think she would have given the points to Bosco and Irene. We have the mini challenge, which was very fun to see. The athletes that we have here are the ones getting transformed. Really cute to see it. And to wrap up this, Irene won and 100% mini challenge win track record slay. So this is a wet dream. As I said, Irene is one of my favorites in season 15. And well, she decided to pair the girls in the best way, which I think was cute. And now the girls need to prepare some lyrics and choreo as well. I'm into this. Again, I think it's a good maxi challenge. And highlights. We have a shady edit on Irene doing this clown concept. Bosco says she's going for her pretty privilege. We have the girls doing choreo. And from the ones who seem are going to do good are Bosco, Olivia, Irene. Irene has again the shady edit. And the ones who seem are going to struggle are Phoenix, Deja, and Aja. The next day comes and the queens are going to get ready. We have Aja and Olivia talking about the alliance and Aja feeling betrayed. Now, it seems serious. Like, Olivia seems always serious, but right here, Aja is serious, which was a highlight because the results we have next are totally linked to this. And the athletes arrived. They talk about how there are these stereotypes on being seen as masculine, less respected in the sports because they are women, which I really appreciate to hear. Now, Deja does her work and asks about how they are feeling about voting. Aja says she's not aligned with anybody, and well, that's it. That was quick. And now RuPaul comes in. So, yeah, I really love this. Pretty elegant. Love the texture, the details. I think it's a really good look. She is doing pretty well this season, I think. Now, I will review the choreo just after giving the critiques on the runway. So, here we go. Up first, Deja Skye and Sophie Rocious. Now, I don't understand how this was made. It feels basic. Sophie dress looks safe, but about Deja, I don't understand the execution. And we don't see even family resemblance. And that was the category. So Deja's wig makeup were good, but again, I just don't get it. I, there's no family resemblance for real. So for me, it's just 1 out of 5. And I insist, I don't know what happened. Uh, for real, I don't know what happened. Now, the choreo, Deja was really funny, and I think she did a really good job. I would love to see Sophie more out there, but Deja did a really good job. For me, that was a 4. Now, Irene the alien and Estelle the alien. Really cute. Clown realness. The looks screams Irene. There's totally a family resemblance. There's a different execution on each look, even though it follows the same color palette. And we have performance. Just something that I feel it needed to be done better is the color palette. Like, I think it's maybe too opaque I feel there was something missing right there. So yeah, so it can be perfection, but obviously this is top two. It was a 4.8 for me. And the choreo, well, Irene and Stell serve a lot. I only think it could be more to the top or exaggerated. So it could be perfect, but I really appreciate the stunt there seeing Irene upside down. It was a 4.5. Now, Bosco and the goddess. Something that was really difficult to do was trying to find something bad about these looks. There's family resemblance. I appreciate the textures. Totally gypsy. The looks are just made in the best execution. I really love their entrance, how the goddess was behind Bosco. The necklace of the goddess is everything, the full detail cape of Bosco. Just everything is on point, honestly. Like, for real, there's nothing bad. And I think is a 5 for me. Now, the choreo, Goddess did really good, good lyrics, but pretty safe, no? Like, something that was interesting is that they had less airtime. I don't know if that was a situation here, but for me, was a 3. Now, Phoenix and Heron. I really love the reveal, but Phoenix that's not the iconic wig India you have. And honestly, I was really excited about this one because the concept for me it's just insane. But the only thing it needed was the wig for real. The only thing that was missing for me because the idea is there and for me that's family resemblance. Also we have much performance which I can appreciate. The look itself it's safe, but again the idea is recreate the India Farah and Phoenix moment. As well, I think it would have been more iconic if Heron appeared first, and when she was in front of the stage, Phoenix comes out doing the whole beat. So yeah, that would have been more performance from what we had. For me, this was a 3.5. And choreo. Now, just right away, something that I noticed is that in the mastering of the song, Phoenix vocals are more faded. Because just in this moment I'm recording this, I realize about it. And I don't know if it's a coincidence, but as well, when Phoenix ends her line, the voice is faded away too much. Phoenix and Heron sing two is better than one, and we can hear when they say one. So yeah, just something that I noticed. But besides, I think it was safe, like Bosco, and it's a 3 for me. Next, Olivia locks and Octavia locks. Really cute, really pop, not bad in any way. I will only say that was safe in a way because it's not a that worthy look, but again, it's really good. I really love the color palette and the combination of everything, the instruments, the performance they did was really playful and nice to see. I think maybe we needed a twist, maybe a reveal, something that could make the look and the performance more memorable. But I think this was not bad and a really good look for me was a 4. And their choreo, really good, lots of movements, which was the assignment. The lyrics were good as well. I think they pop out a lot. And for me, it was a 4.5. Next, Aja and Teeva. Pretty cute, pastel, Tinkerbell, and I really like the execution of it. The performance was safe, I think. About the looks for sure, they were twinning, but I think it's good. I would like maybe more accessories on them because I do see the earrings, but that's it. And I think maybe the earring could be smaller because they are serving this pastel suit aesthetic. So I can say that I like the construction of the dress and it was one of the most complex along with Irene and Bosco. And yeah, honestly, cute and good for me was a 4. The choreo, lots of lyrics. Teeva did it. I really appreciate this. Aja was doing her tricks as well. and good lyrics. And for me, was a 4.5. Just really, really good. And now, the critiques. Let's go to the highlights. We have the guest judge being fully congenial with the critique Michelle gave. Irene, Bosco, and Olivia get good critiques. And Michelle says to Olivia she's a perfect example of what drag family resemblance is when you are not twinning. What was the intention of this? This is shade to Michelle, not to Olivia, but they are literally swinging. So I didn't understood why Michelle said this. If so, I think the best example of that would be Bosco here. But no. Yeah, Michelle says to Aja what she wrote was costumey. And now I understand why. I don't remember in which interview. I think it was for Entertainment Weekly. Aja praised Tammy Brown for being one of the first ones to clap back to the judges. And she goes, I say drag is a costume and I love it. Do you love it? Teeva says she loves it. And Ru just burst in laugh. Thank you, Aja. I was gagging. That first of all and foremost, how Irene is not costuming in this logic. I truly feel Michelle's assignment was to trick us so that we could have a full picture on who should deserve to move on, honestly. I feel that was the task she had here, asked from production. And yeah, that was it on the critics. And this week, obviously, the queens are giving the MVQ points on the main stage. The top two is You Knew It, We Knew It, Everyone Knew It, Irene and Bosco. And this is a wet dream come true, for real. I just never expected to see Irene 3 times in the top in a row. Like, for real, you don't know all the happiness I feel, and I was feeling in the episode. This was beyond my wildest dreams. And yeah, we are having the lip sync, and it was really good. But nailed it. At the beginning, I thought Bosco was going to win again, honestly. But Irene started to give more comedy through the middle, but did good. And my fantasy keeps being real. And Irene wins the lip sync. So there you go. Irene and Bosco, the first two who passed to the next phase. We have the queens getting ready for the MVQ, and just right here, I was like, hey, wait a second. They are going to give the votes left to right? But that's not fair because they are going to do the math. But Drew says they have to write right here. I screamed. I feel it should have been done like this from the beginning. Now, here was so fucking tense, honestly. Aja gives the MVQ to Deja. Deja gives her MVQ to Olivia. Olivia gives the MVQ to Aja. And for real, I thought it was not going to be like that. And more fucking tension, the one who decides Phoenix. I was fucking shitting myself here for real. And her vote goes to Aja. For relief now. I love you, Phoenix. Well done. Almost in the end, we are introduced to a new twist. The queens can still have a chance to come back to the competition so that each judge will elect one eliminated queen to enter into quote unquote the wild card lottery upside down. So the season slogan makes sense now. And one queen will be randomly selected to compete to the final lip sync, allegedly. And well, and that was it. Honestly, I like this twist, but I don't know. I mean, to have like direct access to the final lip sync, that's too much, I feel. But let's see how it goes. And that was it for this episode. Again, really happy for the result. Aja, Irene, and Bosco deserve it. And this was Pedro, and see you on the next one. Bye.